my God. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, The Walk 71, replaced Day with a 4, and I am here with my WWE Money in the Bank 2016 pay-per-view review. That was a handful, I might say so myself. Honestly, this pay-per-view was pretty good. The pre-show is the pre-show, so it wasn't really expected to be good. So let me just get right into the review. We start off with the pre-show matches. We had the Golden Truth versus Breeze Dongo, whatever it's Fandango and Tyler Breeze. I don't know the name of their team, but the Golden Truth won. Yeah, nobody cares. The next match we had the Lucha Dragons versus the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys are trash now. Lucha Dragons won. Simple as that. The Dudley Boys are kind of trash. Anyway, let's get into the actual main card of the pay-per-view. We start up and open the pay-per-view with a fatal 4-way tag team championship match with Enzo and Big Cass versus the Vaudevillains versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson taking on the WWE World Tag Team Champions, the New Day, in a fatal 4-way tag team match. And honestly, this match was a pretty good show opener. It was good enough to be a opener for the pay-per-view. It did work. The ending, some of the stuff at the end kind of made me like have I don't know if it was a bad taste in my mouth, but like I was just sitting here like, what? Alright, so we had the match, teams going at it. It was good. Everything was going great. Like the match was cool. Like I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed the match. A lot of twists and turns. A lot of times I thought that other teams would win, that kind of stuff. It's just other like stuff. The ending or some other stuff that happened. This is what I'm gonna highlight. Some of the, I guess you could say, botches. Yeah, some botches happened. One of them was it Enzo pinned somebody. I think it might have been somebody from the Vaudevillains, right? And what happened was the Vaudevillains, he was down. Enzo pinned them, right? And the referee started counting 1, 2. Somebody was supposed to pull Enzo out of the ring, right? Somebody was supposed to pull Enzo out of the ring, and the ref counted to 3. And I was talking about, oh no, they're not about to do this. And the crowd went nuts because they thought Enzo and Big Cass won by a botch, but no, they didn't count it because I guess they can say he counted fast, but they pulled him away. But my God, if Enzo and Big Cass would have won off of a referee mistake, the referee's getting fired. Enzo and Big Cass's title reign won't last till tomorrow. Like they probably would have lost the titles on Raw, but that happened. It was a like WTF moment towards the end of the match where Big E had picked Carl Anderson up while he was pinning somebody for the midnight hour, the New Day finisher, and Luke Gallows was in the ring, and he just stood there looking directly at Big E instead of trying to like get Anderson off of his shoulder. But he had him on there, and then Cass eliminated himself and Gallows by hitting him with a big boot. The New Day hit the midnight hour on Carl Anderson. They pinned, I think it was Aiden English because he got hit with the Magic Killer, I believe. And the New Day retained their tag team titles. They were the odds-on favorite to win, but it just seemed like Gallows and Anderson were going to win because you see WWE is trying to form, their version of the Bullet Club with Styles, Gallows, and Anderson, and soon Finn Balor. So I thought they would, give them some championships, but I see that they want the New Day maybe to retain because, like, I feel like the New Day can still like hold it down. Like I don't think their title reign is coming to an end. I just think they need to amp themselves up a little bit. And I feel like the New Day should be heels instead of faces. That's just my opinion. The next match we had Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, this match right here, it went on too long. I think it might have been maybe 12 minutes. I think it might have been more than 10 minutes, which is way too long. The match should have been 5 minutes. Wasn't nothing special. It could have been better if it had a better build to it. If the match was actually showed a little bit more care that this is like the best of a 3 series because Dolph won at Payback, Corbin won at Extreme Rules, and then this match. But they barely did anything to really help this match. I got bored of the rivalry and got stale of it. It got really stale after like the first or second match just because they were on the pre-show, so they weren't even on the main card. And then B, they did nothing whatever they did, it wasn't good. It was practically boring. The match went on too long. People, it was a couple stuff in there that amazed me, like Baron Corbin hitting a deep six on the outside. You know, I always pop for super kicks, so when Ziggler hit a super kick, I was excited, even though I really don't mess with Dolph Ziggler now. But the ending of this match consisted of Baron Corbin, like, I guess he not threw Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler was on the top rope, and I guess he did something that made Dolph Ziggler fall directly onto the top turnbuckle and like mess himself up. And then Baron Corbin hit the end of days. 1, 2, 3. He wins the match. Hopefully this rivalry is over and we don't have to see Ziggler versus Corbin again. Hopefully. The next match we had Charlotte, your WWE Women's Champion, and her protege Dana Brooke taking on Natalya and Becky Lynch, as WWE like to call them, Heart and Fire. Don't know why. The next couple of matches consisted of basically being cool down matches. They were matches that were like, they happened, they were on a card, but they didn't really bring us up. They really were just here, have the match. Nothing really special in my opinion happened from the match. Charlotte and Dana Brooke won. It was nothing really highlight worthy in my opinion. I mean, I really felt like there should have been a title match instead of a tag team championship match. I mean, not tag team championship match. Just a tag team match in general. I feel like Charlotte's reign right now is crap. Like, her Divas Championship reign was good, but now this is trash. Like, her reign is garbage because, like, she hasn't done nothing. Like, she hasn't done nothing noteworthy ever since she won the new Women's Championship. It's basically the Divas title, but with a new name and a new look. The championship has not done nothing. She's haven't defended it. The only person she's defended it against has to be Natalya. And I'm tired of seeing Charlotte and Natalya being competitors against each other, to be honest. I'm trying to wait for Sasha Banks to get her push to win the championship because I think she's far better than Becky. But I'm going to continue talking. The match, oh, man, it was... Man, whatever, man. Charlotte and Dana Brooke won. They were also the odds-on favorite to win, I believe, and it was kind of obvious. After the match, though, Natalya started crying, and Becky was trying to console her, and then Natalya just randomly turned heel on Becky Lynch. She beat the crap out of Becky Lynch and then walked out. Becky Lynch got up and started crying. All I can say from this is, Natalya, why you turning heel, fam? Like, you was just, okay, whatever. Now you're heel, so now we're going to see Natalya versus Becky Lynch. Cool, I guess. Becky Lynch can't have no friends because they all turned on her. Paige turned on her, then Charlotte turned on her, and now Natalya turned on her. Everybody don't like Becky, fam. I don't know why. She seems like a cool person. Everybody just be turning on her. It's kind of petty, but it's whatever. The next match we had, another cool down match. Unfortunately, we had Apollo Crews versus Sheamus in a match that really wasn't all that special. It was another match. I mean, it had a decent time, very decent time. It had enough time that the match needed. Apollo Crews got his work in. Sheamus got some of his heel work in, but Apollo Crews won. I forgot how he won. I think he won with a kick. I forgot how he won, but he just won and his music played. I was like, oh, this match is over, but I really felt like this match did enough, but enough just wasn't good enough. Like, it was weird. I didn't really enjoy the match. The match was alright. But then this next match is what basically kind of woke some people up, because I was kind of falling asleep. No, I wasn't falling asleep. I was fading more into the Cavs versus the Warriors Game 7 championship game, which shouts out to Cleveland because they won. I was paying more attention to that match until they actually said, the next match is a match that has never happened before and should be the main event of WrestleMania. I was like, oh, let's get it. We have AJ Styles taking on John Cena in a dream match. A match I've wanted to see since I was like 9 or 10 back when I watched WWE and TNA. Ask anybody who knows me when I was 9 or 10. They know that I watched wrestling a lot. I watched TNA and WWE. AJ Styles was the top guy in TNA. Cena was the top guy in WWE. They were like my favorites because they were good guys. You know, when you're a kid, good guys are always the best, and they were the top guys. And I've always wanted them to face each other. It's always been a dream of mine, and it finally happened. The match was great. I'm not gonna lie, the match was good. I'm not gonna keep it 100, 150 thou wow for some other people. The match was great. I didn't hate it. I mean, there's also some parts that I didn't like about the match, and it's mainly what WWE. It's just the ongoing problem with me and WWE with this. Stop having people kick out of the Styles Clash. How many times are we going to do this? It's a finisher, people. You don't have somebody kick out to a finisher. It just makes the move less threatening. Like if somebody were to hit a Styles Clash in TNA, it's over with. They're done. That's why AJ Styles barely hit it in the match. He only did it like maybe once, because when he hit it, it's over. Just like in the match with Nakamura. I don't know if he hit it. It didn't look like he had a Styles Clash, but he like did the motions of it, but it wasn't officially a Styles Clash, because he know if you hit the match, if you hit the move, then it's over. But in WWE, for some odd reason, that doesn't transfer. A forearm to the face can defeat an opponent, but not the Styles Clash. It doesn't make sense. Stop having people kick out of it. It was an ongoing. It was like, WWE, why would you do that? When he did it at Fastlane to Chris Jericho and Jericho kicked out, I was like, oh, why do you? Well, don't do that. You don't want to start that, because people are not supposed to kick out of that move. Then WrestleMania, Jericho kicked out of it, and I was mad because Styles lost. Extreme Rules and Payback, I was upset. I don't remember if I said it in my review or not, but stop having them kick out of the Styles Clash. And now Cena kicked out of it, and I just had thoughts that Cena was going to win after he kicked out of the Styles Clash. I was so just confused. Another thing I want to say, Cena, you talk too much. We can hear you calling spots in the match. I heard him like calling all kinds of spots and stuff. It was crazy. The match was good. There's gonna be more matches. You can already tell. Like there's gonna be a match at Battleground, SummerSlam. Possibly Cena wins at Battleground. Styles wins at SummerSlam, because Cena never wins at SummerSlam. That's one pay-per-view where Cena never wins. The ending consisted of Cena going for an AA, I believe. Kicks. He turned around. He turned Styles around, hit the referee, one of those cliches. Then Anderson and Gallows hit, I believe it was the Magic Killer on Cena, put Styles on top, 1, 2, 3, Styles wins. I don't care how the ending was, the match was great. A dream match finally happened. Next match, not even next match. I don't even want Styles to hit the Styles Clash at Battleground if Cena's going to kick out. I'd rather him do the phenomenal forearm and get caught in midair by Cena. That's what I'd rather happen. I don't want nobody to ever kick out of the Styles Clash again, WWE. Please, if there's one thing you can do, please have nobody kick out of Styles Clash. Don't let AJ use the move if somebody's going to kick out of it. That's just me. That's just me. I'm pretty sure that's what everybody feels. Match was great though. Next match we had the match. The reason it's called Money in the Bank, we had the 6-man Money in the Bank ladder match. We had Cesaro, Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose, Alberto Del Rio, and Sami Zayn. 6-man Money in the Bank ladder match. They're going back to the classic when it was just 6 men. Thought it was going to be a 7th man, but it's 6 man. And this match was good. I thought that the match was going to be lackluster because it had like some people who I didn't think were going to do anything, like Del Rio and Jericho. But one thing I can appreciate from this match is that everybody got some kind of work in. Like everybody in this match did something like good to make them look like very dominant, make them look serious, that you should take them serious and that they're very dangerous. Everybody looked dangerous. Del Rio with the ladders, he started putting people in corners and just hitting them with ladders for no reason. Del Rio just straight, like most of this match, Del Rio kicked, stomped, and hit people with ladders. He looks very dominant. Shouts out to Alberto Del Rio. That's the kind of Del Rio we need right now. Some very dominant and very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very dangerous. I would love for him to be on SmackDown, hopefully, when the draft happens. Cesaro got a lot of work in. The uppercut train gimmick was going crazy. He was just straight uppercutting people. Uppercut. Jericho, I believe, Del Rio, and Ambrose, they were all in a corner. He just went in a circle uppercutting everybody, right? He hit the Cesaro swing. He swung Jericho around and then went towards the end of his swing. He just tossed Jericho into the ladder just because. Owens did work. Super kicked Cesaro, threw him face first into a ladder, hit a rolling ball, not the rolling ball, the cannonball on everybody else. And then he got haluva kick, but he did powerbomb Sami Zayn on ladders. Jericho, he was, being very heelish, I guess, doing like undermine sneaky stuff to try to win it. There was multiple times where I thought Jericho was going to win, but, he couldn't win. You got to let somebody else win, Jericho. I'm sorry. Jericho did decent. Dean Ambrose, he got a lot of work in, I think. Sami Zayn got some work in when he hit an exploder suplex on Kevin Owens into Chris Jericho, and then he hit a haluva kick on 2 people. No, 3 people in total. He had one on Ambrose, put Jericho and Owens in the corner, and just haluva kicked them both. Just because my favorite part of this match had to be the part where they were all on the ladders, just brawling it out. They set 2 ladders in between, one ladder standing in the middle of the ring, and they would just brawl. They would just brawl. They just fight each other off the ladder, a fight to the death. And this is towards the end of the match. They just fought to the death, man. People getting power bombed onto ladders. People getting DDT'd off of ladders almost. Like, the ladders were the MVP in this match, honestly. The ladders were used correctly, and I couldn't ask for anything better. I think, honestly, in my opinion, I feel like this Money in the Bank ladder match was better than last year's ladder match. That's just my opinion. It was good. Dean Ambrose ended up winning the Money in the Bank, and my God, what a night Dean Ambrose is gonna have. Oh my goodness, oh my God. Dean Ambrose won. Everybody in this match did work. Now I don't know what's gonna happen after with everybody else in the ladder match. Maybe we can get a Jericho Cesaro feud. We're gonna go back to Owens and Zayn, and maybe a Del Rio and Apollo Crews feud. That'd be very interesting, because I would love to see Crews and Del Rio both on SmackDown, because I feel like they could both be on SmackDown and do work. I don't know. I just feel very hyped for this SmackDown, draft extension gimmick. I can't wait for this. The next match we had, I almost forgot about it because I was writing down my notes where I have all the matches and stuff, so I remember the order. I almost forgot about this match because WWE, I don't know, like they built for it on Raw, but then it happened right after it happened right after 2 matches that like woke people up and like blew up the arena, which was Cena and Styles and the ladder match. But I forgot about this match almost. It was Rusev, right, the United States champion, taking on Titus O'Neil for the United States Championship match. Now, this match should have happened before Cena and Styles, because we could have had 3 straight Fuego matches. Cena, Styles, the ladder match, then Reigns and Rollins. But instead, we had this match. It was part of the card, and usually matches right before the main event are the matches that are like made the night of. But this match was actually pre-planned. Like, this was already on the card before the night happened. It was a very much cool down match. Rusev versus Titus O'Neil. I'm gonna keep it short. Rusev did work. Titus O'Neil, I mean, nobody expected him to win. He wasn't the odds-on favorite to win, but Rusev put in some work, man. I mean, the match wasn't all that good, but it did enough, I think, in my opinion, to make Rusev look good. He even became more of a savage because he went to Titus O'Neil's kids who was in the crowd. And shouts out to Wale, because he was also next to him. I saw him in the camera. Wonder if he's going to be at Battleground, because they're in, DC next month. But anyway, he was with his kid. He was next to Titus O'Neil's kids, and he was like, and still the champion. And I know they was looking mad because like they dad just took like a major L, just like Steph Curry's kids. I feel right now, my bad. They just mad because Rusev won, and then they was just looking salty, right? The match wasn't nothing special. It made Rusev look good. I don't know what they're gonna do with Titus O'Neil right now. Hopefully they do something with him, because I hate for them to like not do anything with Titus O'Neil. The next match we've had the main event of the night. We have the guy, Roman Reigns, your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, taking on the man, Seth Rollins, right, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It's funny because last year, Rollins was in the championship match he was in the championship match for the WWE title. He was the champion, and now he's in this main event as the challenger. Very interesting, might I add. The match was great. Like I said, I don't know if I said it on video, but I know I've said it. Roman Reigns can put on great matches when the matches count or if the matches are like very serious. Roman Reigns did work once again. I don't know what it is. He got it possessed by somebody. If you say that Roman Reigns can't wrestle, you are just trolling at this point, because what else does he have to do to prove that he can wrestle? Like, this man put in work. Seth Rollins put in work. This match was incredible. And I knew the match was going to be great because it's Rollins and Reigns. They're both like from the Shield. Reigns is always going to put on a great match when it's like a match that matters. When it's a match from like Raw, like him versus Del Rio, I couldn't care. We already know who's going to win. But when it comes to main event matches, I don't know, man. I feel like Reigns got main event matches like as the match that he's going to show out. We got razor edge power bombs. We got power bombs from picking people up from the top rope and throwing them into the turnbuckle. We got all kinds of suicide dives. Roman Reigns almost killed himself by spearing through the barricade once Rollins moved. This match, man, twists and turns. It was like a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Couldn't stay in my seat. I felt like I had ADD, fam, because I just couldn't stay in one area because I would just be going crazy every time a close pinfall would happen or something, man. Oh, man, this match got me heated, bro. It was just so good. It was a pure good wrestling match. And the crazy part about it is this match had probably one of the worst build-ups, to be honest. They were barely on TV. They were on TV maybe 2 or 3 times. They never really had any contact until like the end of the go home show for this pay-per-view. And they really didn't have much build up, but this match was incredible. And once again, Roman Reigns can't beat Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is my guy. I like Rollins, and I also like Dean Ambrose. So I'm gonna basically break down not the match, just what I've seen. You see Roman Reigns, you can see him. You see him as this guy who's going to do whatever it takes to retain his championship. That's the kind of champion we want. Somebody that's going to do stuff that you've never seen him do before, and he only does it for championship matches or matches that matter. Because whenever Roman Reigns has a match on Raw and it's not for the championship, he just does his couple of moves. He just does a couple of moves, and he usually wins those kind of matches. I mean, yeah, he should care more, but I like what he's doing. I like that he only does this out of this world stuff like a Razor's Edge powerbomb. It's when he picks him up for a Razor's Edge, throws him up in the air, sits down powerbomb. I like that he can do different stuff when needed. Like, he doesn't have to do it every night. That's pretty cool. With Rollins, this is his first televised match since he came back from a very horrible ACL injury, and he performed like he never missed a day. This match was incredible. Might I add, incredible. My God, the ending, Reigns went for the spear. Rollins moved out the way. He went through the barricade. That really messed up Reigns. Rollins and Reigns got back in the ring. And then Rollins was about to go for the pedigree. Reigns moved out. I think he pushed Rollins to the referee, but the referee got knocked out. Reigns speared Rollins. The referee finally got to his senses. 1-2. Rollins kicked out. I lost my stuff because I really thought Rollins wasn't going to kick out a spear, because the spear looks so dominant now that Reigns has it. Like, whenever he hits somebody with it, it's over. But he kicks out. Reigns goes for another spear. Rollins catches him mid-spear and I guess pedigrees him. Reigns kicks out. Whoa. And then, just when you thought Reigns was going for something else, Rollins pedigrees Reigns one more time. Pin him. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins wins the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. We have a brand new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And the match ended clean. No interference. No nothing. There's nothing Reigns can complain about this match. He just took the L. Just like Steph Curry just took the L. There's nothing to complain about. They both performed great. I don't know why I'm comparing this to basketball. But, I mean, think about it. Today's been crazy. We have Father's Day, Money in the Bank, and the NBA Championship all in one day. My mind can't take it. My heart can't take it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just really going nuts. So, after the match, Seth Rollins is celebrating, and then you hear Dean Ambrose music hit. The crowd in Las Vegas went nuts. Seth Rollins holding the championship, trying to see where Dean is at, thinking he's going to come through the front. But you got to remember, Dean Ambrose is a lunatic. He's crazy. That's his gimmick. He's crazy. He's unorthodox. He's going to do what normal superstars don't do, if that makes any sense. Came from behind, smacked Rollins in the back of the head with the Money in the Bank briefcase that he just won not too long ago. Cashes in the briefcase, hits Rollins with the dirty deeds. 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose is your brand new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my God. What a pay-per-view. Oh, I think I know what WWE did. They put all the matches that they think were going to be boring, they put them first. And then all the Fuego matches were last, except for the Rusev and Titus match. The match made Rusev look good, but it just wasn't. It wasn't no Cena versus Styles. We had Styles Cena, good match. We had the Money in the Bank briefcase. In my opinion, it was good. It was good. Then we had the main event. Great match. Oh my goodness, man. I was not prepared for this, bro. I really wasn't. They even went over the time they usually go. Dean Ambrose is the WWE champion. He finally did it. He's finally champion. People can stop saying that Dean's a joke now because he's the champion. He finally got his opportunity that was well deserved. If you want to go back, he didn't beat Rollins the first time. He was about to win, and then he lost the championship when he faced Rollins one-on-one. He won it by disqualification, but he didn't win the championship. Money in the Bank ladder match. Not the Money in the Bank. The ladder match with Seth Rollins last year at Money in the Bank. He lost the title. Then he had to scrape from the bottom. Then we go back. He scratches and claws, makes it to the finals of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship Survivor Series tournament, loses to his best friend Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose can never win the big one. The Royal Rumble, he's the last man in the ring, him and Triple H, for the WWE Championship. He gets eliminated by Triple H. Lost another opportunity. WWE Roadblock, he main events the special. He loses to Triple H for the WWE Championship. WrestleMania, he loses. He wins the next 2 matches against Jericho. They weren't good They weren't like crowd pleasing matches. And now he finally did it. He finally won the big one. He finally won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Congratulations to WWE. You finally did something right. You exceeded my expectations. I thought Roman Reigns was going to win. I mean, I don't even know what's going to happen next. Are we going to get where we are we going to get a Shield triple threat match at SummerSlam? That would be incredible. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the pay-per-view in the comment section below. Coming out with a video tomorrow. No, I'm not even going to promise that. Coming out with a video this up and coming week. I got to edit it. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Do what you do to support the channel. I'm out. Peace.